What are the top 10 rides at Adventure World? Number 10. Starting off our video with a kiddie coaster, we have the Dragon Express. And the awesome thing about coasters such as this one is that any of the younger thrill seekers will be able to experience the fun of the bigger rides without it. Well, dragging on and on and on. Number 9. Even so, if you want something a little more scary than the Dragon Express, then look, or maybe not look, no further than our next attraction, Tunnel of Terror. As do not worry, we will not be flipping around an abyss just yet, rather racing down a twisty-turny waterslide in complete and utter darkness. Number 8. As a rule of thumb, whenever an attraction is named after a mythical beast or scary animal, it's normally rather thrilling. And Sea Serpent is no exception to this rule. With amongst you heading in utter darkness, you'll slither in the open air and even race another group down an opposite serpent. Number 7. Who here is feeling competitive? And I am not talking about a 2-person indoor and out water slide, rather a 6-person racer slide competitive. Well, if so, then look no further than Tidal Wave, where you can turn your friends into frenemies for a truly one-of-a-kind race down a 6-lane bumpy slide. Number 6. Get ready to go Wahoo! Cause up next we have the Wahoo speed slides that are yet another racer slide. This time though, instead of prioritizing the lanes, it focuses on the pure speed, leaving all racers flying off the end going Wahoo. Number 5. Here we have now made it into the top 5 territory and in fact onto our favorite slide at the park. This is Kraken. And if you remember what I said earlier about crazy slides being named after mythical creatures, it certainly applies to this too. Because once your 4-person raft has made it through the twists and turns, you'll all plunge into the heart of the Kraken. And that is when the thrills really begin, with you rocking back and forth, both forwards and backwards until you pop out. Number 4. If you are scared of heights, then it is probably best to look away now, as next we have the 52-meter tall Inferno. And at the same time that it is not for the faint of heart, nor is this your normal drop tower either. With in addition to the classic rise, pause and drop, you also bouncing and launching. So the question is, do you think you have what it takes to handle the Inferno? We would love to know in the comment section below. Number 3.
Brace yourselves. Black Widow is hungry.
Similar to how the crazy slides are named after mythical creatures, especially in the Australian theme parks, the crazy rides are named after deadly animals, as you can clearly see by our next attraction, Black Widow. But no matter how crazy you think this is, it is crazier. Within a spider web, you'll be sat on a mini 2-person spider foot that freely flips upside down whilst being spun around by the Widow's body that at the same time is risen and spun around by one of the legs. Oh, and did I forget to mention that you face another group, so all of those screams will be seen. Number 2. Who here love their childhood swing set? Well, of course you did. And so there is no doubt that you will also love Goliath, with it bringing that beloved sensation to a Goliath level. Quite literally. As for starters, you and the rest of the Goliath thrill seekers will swing back and forth higher and higher. Not to a few feet in the air though, instead 27 meters. And if that wasn't scary enough, you'll also spin around and around, which you and your stomach will never ever forget. And number 1. Even with an amazing list of many rides and slides, there should be no surprise that our number 1 spot is going to Abyss. This is unreal. And if I was going to talk about everything that makes it this way, we would be here till the end of time. Therefore, let me just say that a trip to Adventure World would be nowhere near complete without taking it on.